Hello everybody and welcome to Stellaris! It's a video game. It's a video game where you create your own space empire. As you can see, we have, these are some of the empires, you can automatically choose from. So you have the Earth Custodians, the fucking Eliminators. These are some of my custom-made ones, and that gets me on to, this, because you can actually create your own empire. So as you can see, here's some of the options you have to make your species look like. So we can make them like these fucking bug people, which is fucking pretty gross. We can make them like, like these sort of people, these like floaters. These sort of, I don't even fucking know. Or we can be kind of humanoid sort of people. We can have the orcs, or a species of dwarves, or centaurs, or Spock even. Spock, yes. Or just humans. I don't know what I'm gonna choose, actually. I was thinking of maybe just playing like a... Oh look, we can be fairies. Should be the fairy conglomerate. The fairy... Oh my god, there are a lot of fairies actually. You can choose a lot of fairy... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Should be the... We can be the horse people as well. I don't even know what these are. These are terrifying. These shouldn't be allowed to be in the universe. And duck people, apparently. I don't fucking know. Like, what are these? What are these? You can be reptilians, like these cool guys, like these turtles, and like whatever those are, and these things, and yeah. On the game that I'm playing at the moment, I'm playing as a species that I'm based around the Covenant of Halo, and this is what I've decided, suspension of disbelief, to call the Sanchayum, and yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. Oh my Jesus. I actually kind of like these guys. I don't even... Yeah, kind of like them. We'll look through everything else as well. Look, you can be like Mothra. That fair looks really nice, actually. Yeah, these things as well. You can be like the Cthulhu species, which I'm actually kind of tempted to be. Yeah, look at these guys, like this fucking thing as well. And like, yeah. I don't know what... Okay, oh my Jesus Christ. Yeah, these things are gross, dude. You can also be a giant fucking fungus. Oh my. You can be like this thing. This thing too. Also this thing. Yep. You can be a plantoid as well. I actually quite like the look of these things. I don't even know how to describe them. They're very creative designs, though. Look at this monster. This monstrosity. I was actually thinking of playing as a hive mind in this thing, because I haven't played as a hive mind before. So that would be interesting to play as. Look at these. What the fuck? It doesn't doesn't have a gender. Like, these things are females, and these things are plants. Yeah, no. Right. I was thinking of playing as a hive mind, yeah. And these look like they'd probably be a pretty good hive mind type of thing, so yeah. We'll do the species name later, and we'll choose our government and ethics. Now, we could be this consciousness, and that would give us access to the hive mind, and growth speed is improved, and you cannot research or build robot... Alright, cannot research or build the robot pops, so you can't research anything to do with robotics. Non-hive mind pops must be assimilated, enslaved, or purged. Can genetically modify pops to become a hive mind if compatible if a biological ascension path is completed. Cannot follow psychonic or synthetic ascension paths. Okay, so we can do that, or... we can't, or we don't. And if we don't, then we have like all these systems, like this imperial system, this dictatorial system, oligarchical system, and a democratic system, which is pretty fucking gross. So I actually do kind of like the idea of being an Imperium again. Just because I'm fucking boring like that, right? I don't actually think... yeah, this system's... it's pretty good, actually. You get a lot of influence, but if you don't want to be gay... Because this system is actually gay. But if you don't want to be gay, then you can choose this system, which is very good if you want to be, like, a cool sort of empire. So, what are we going to be? I think there is actually... Yeah, you get all these, what you want to be. Now, I think what might be fun is if we're just, like, a terrifying fucking species. Like, there is a... What is it? It's like, yeah, fanatic purifiers. And that would be very fun as well. But I think there is something similar if you're a hive mind. Devouring swarm. Cannot engage in diplomacy with our empires. Has the hunger caucus bell on neighbouring empires. Xenopops will always be eaten. Gains society research from eating xenopops. And yeah, you do get to be a lot more. Yeah, your naval capacity and your ships are all reduced in cost, and it's pretty good. Divided attention. Okay, natural neural network, one mind, pooled knowledge, strength of legions. Oh, that's actually really good. Monthly influence +1. Now that doesn't sound good, but that is actually very good. But I don't know. I don't know. See, there's a lot of things you can just choose if you are, if you choose like a certain thing. For instance, if I go egalitarian because I would be gay, then I think I get like these like synchronized evolution perks as well. Post-apocalyptic is pretty good. It's where your capital starts on like a tomb world, which is essentially like a world that was damaged by some sort of devastating thing, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's also pretty cool for role-playing. Police state and mining guilds, and you can also have like a slaver guilds as well. Yeah, like slaver guilds if you are authoritarian. Now, I actually kind of do want to be a hive mind, actually, now that I think about it, because that does sound fucking cool. Okay, so let's be a devouring swarm, right? So we're a ravenous hide, right, and we'll also have, I think, this subsumed will, or strength of legions, because I'm kind of thinking about like divided attention. Now that improves my core world, and you I'll get into this soon. But subsumed will with that monthly influence just seems super fucking good. So let's choose that as well. All right. Yeah, we can choose our advisor voice.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see the lower limit of...
Yeah, these are...
Oh, exponent A. And carry the 1.
This guy's always my favorite.
Boundless horizon. No, it'll be fine. I'm telling you, just turn off the fail-safes and... Wait, is this thing on?
Yeah. So essentially, this is like the sort of voice you have that, like, you know, tells you if stuff's happening. Like, for instance, oh, someone's attacking your spaceship. So, like, whoever you choose, let's say, for instance, machine intelligence, the machine intelligence voice, which sounds like this,
self-destruct sequence initiated,
would tell you, oh,
5, 4, 3.
Would tell you, oh, well, there's someone, you know, invading your world or whatever. So
the self is a prison from which only we have escaped. We are one. We are one. What is a single voice compared to a magnificent chorus? Our collective is an island of warmth and harmony in a sea of discord. How cold and lonely it must be to face the darkness of space alone.
Fuck up. I actually kind of don't like the idea of being that. There's like a xenophobe thing.
These alien savages must be taught to kneel when in the presence of their betters.
Shall
I initiate purging protocols?
I love that. I love that a lot. I love that a lot. Yeah, let's choose that. It doesn't fit what type of fucking empire we are at all. But yeah. Yeah, this is the empire name where we choose what our name will be, and we can also choose the flag. You know, so we could be, to be honest, I think we're supposed to be like a disgusting swarmy species, aren't we? So like, we'd probably have to choose something that isn't particularly, well, you know, very formal, let's say. So I'm gonna choose like probably like, I don't know, it'd have to be something like, it would have to be something like zoological. So like, how is this zoological? Because it's got wings, right? Okay, cool. Let's choose like this thing, or maybe this thing, because it's like a spider. It looks dumb as fuck. Yeah, and you get to choose like what you want, sort of pattern you have. So like, fucking, I don't know, probably just that, and then like our primary color will just be like black. Our secondary color will be like, yeah, you actually can't change the color of that, which is maybe a bit of a shame. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a shame. But like, yeah, black just seems fine. We also get to choose our ship appearance. Now, this is pretty cool. Essentially, this is just like what your ships will look like throughout space. Probably because we are a disgusting species, we'll probably go with a fungoid ship. Species name, we have to name these guys. The Alter, the Fembolons, the Hissabooms, the Ishinums, the Gruglins, the Neberites. Yeah, it's all just random. So let's just call them like the fucking scary spiders. Actually, I can't even think of a name. What should I call these people? Oh my god, they've actually got spores coming out of their head. That is fucking disgusting. Like, that is really fucking gross. I didn't even know that. Oh my god. I'm regretting everything. Tell you what, we'll come up with that once we... Yes, look, you can also change what you want your world to look like. And this, obviously, it changes your preference. An alpine world looks pretty good, actually. Or a tundra world. I actually kind of look the look of, like, this alpine... I think this looks really cool. Yeah, yeah, let's choose this. Because, like, I mean, look at our legs. We're probably built to climb around these sort of things. And we can make, like, little holes and caves. And our city appearance. Okay, so, we can choose what our city would look like. So this is like a... let's take that. And... That probably looks right? If we... Yeah. Sorry, ruler appearance. Yeah, if you choose, like, let's say, for instance, a human... not that we're going to, but if you choose a human, you can actually... Where is it? Ruler. You can, like, change the clothes and stuff they're wearing, which is pretty cool. So if you wanted to be, like, a very authoritarian sort of dictator or whatever, you could put on, like, a very authoritarian sort of clothes, and you can change your room type to be, like, this fucking... wait, I saw a Death Fortress. There is a Death Fortress somewhere. Well, there's that, and there's, like, a kinky room as well. Is this the kinky room? I think this might be the kinky room. There's gotta be a more kinky room than that. No, I think that might have just been the kinky room. Oh well. Yeah, this is the kinky room. But we're not gonna be that. We're gonna be, what was it? The... Fungoid, wasn't it? Yeah, like these guys, sorry. Yep. Right, so what room do we want to live in? Implying that our species can fucking make rooms. I guess they can because they're capable of space travel. Probably be this kinky room, wouldn't it? Might color variants as well. Oh yes, you can change the color of your people. So let's just be all black. Oh yeah, and you name your ruler. I don't know, like fucking Fred. My empire name, we're gonna be the I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, we need a home planet name as well as a species name. I actually can't think of anything. What are we? We're spider people. Let's be the got little arms as well. Long-legged. Actually, let's just be like, Spiderman. We'll be Spiderman. Plural. The name, the Spider. Yeah, it would be Spiderman. The plural would also be Spidermen, and the adjective would also be Spiderman. And that means our ruler, of course, would have to be Spider-Man. The empire name, we're gonna be the web. That sounds cool, right? The web. Adjective. Wait, no. Yeah, the web. Adjective. The web. Does that even work? I don't even know if that works. Homeworld name. It might just be like the web. Now that I think about it. But homeworld name, fucking, let's call it, what do spiders have? Nest. The nest. Star name. Well, spiders don't like... Can you fucking stop doing that? That is disgusting. Right, spiders don't like, sunlight, right? So, like, scary... devouring flame. And the traits as well, yes, so this is good. It means that we get to choose like what our species is like. So as a hive mind, what do we have already? I think as a hive mind, did it say something about as a hive mind you already have a growth speed and resettlements cost, which is improved automatically. But as a devouring swarm, our research speed in terms of biology increased by 20%, our army damage increased by 40%, our shield... Damn, that's really good, actually. We're, like, really good. Our hive mind exists only to consume and grow stronger. We will collect all available biomatter and evolve to consume the galaxy, but we cannot engage in diplomacy with other empires. Which means that we will be probably a very authoritarian, like, well, just a really fucking nasty fucking species. Should we be like natural sociologists, because we already have that bio thing coming out, and then and we can just be really good at biology. It's really good to get it's really fucking good to be industrious and get those minerals. But it does mean that we couldn't really give anything else. What else can we have? We can have rapid breeders, which would be pretty awesome. But we're already pretty fast. Talented, okay, that's fine. Slow learners, no. Well, that actually only affects my leader experience gain, but that's still pretty bad. Traditional, which increases my unit output, which is pretty good. Quarrelsome, which is... It's not so bad, but it's kind of annoying. Very strong. That's good. Weak, nomadic, sedentary. Sedentary is always kind of fine to have, I think. Yeah, look, everyone's going to hate us anyway, so let's be repugnant as well. So now we have like these big costs and stuff. So what we can choose is we can probably choose to be very strong, which would be huge for us. We can also make our leaders last like a fucking really fucking long time if we wanted to. Yeah, like some of these stuff are like we're not allowed to have it, because we're like a certain kind of empire. Like, we're not allowed to be decadent. What do we want then? What's really good? Because we could be this, which would increase our leader lifespan by 80 years, which is actually fucking huge. We could be strong and increase that mineral output, which is fucking great. Let's be strong. Traditional would increase our unity output. I think we might already have higher unity anyway, but it's not bad. Quick learners as well, or talented. Rapid breeders, we already are fast breeders. And we can be like, let's be natural sociologists, maybe. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. We do have one more trait point, but we can't actually pick anything good, which is a shame. I think this is fine. And what you can do is, in the later stages of the game, you can actually use biology to get rid of these. So, for instance, if we wanted to be less sedentary, which, I mean, I don't really mind being sedentary, it seems fine to me. But if we wanted to, we could probably, you know, like, evolve that out, or maybe we could evolve, like, something, or maybe we can make ourselves stronger or something. But yeah, let's, this is fine. Oh yes, and we're going to be fungoids, and our ruler is going to be Spiderman. Yeah, that's good. The web was saved successfully, so that's done. Alright, so this is where we get to choose our game. Now, our galaxy size, I think we might want to make it, like, medium, which is fine. Medium is generally pretty good. AI empires, I like to be... I'm going to put it on 8. Advanced AI starts, we don't want that. It's terrible. I don't want that. Fallen empires, we'll get into that in a little bit. Marauded empires, that's fine. Tech tradition cost is fine. Habitable worlds, yeah, that's fine. Primitive civilizations, I always kind of like to see those. They're cool. I like those. Crisis strength, now we'll get into that later. Mid-game and end-game, oh cool. It should be fine. Though maybe we can make those a little bit lesser. Yeah, should be fine. AI aggressiveness, fine. Difficulty normal, fine. Advanced neighbors, off. Hyperlane density, that's fine. Wormhole pairs, that's fine. And also, we can choose what shape we want our galaxy to be. So normally I just choose elliptical. I feel like this time we can go spiral. Ecliptical is just generally pretty good. It's fine. And also Iron Man mode, which means that you're eligible even for achievements. Now, I think we'll just go Iron Man, and if we suck bad, we'll end the Let's Play. So yeah, let's play this. It's pretty good. And we're just gonna be like super... Everyone's gonna hate us though, which is pretty good. And we're gonna eat everyone. The Great Hunger drove us forwards even before the mind was capable of processing complex thoughts. We hunted, we fed, and we grew. As prey began to grow scarce, the ravenous yearning for flesh forced us to adapt. We used tools and devised new strategies. As we feasted, the surface of the nest was nearly cleansed of all biomass, but the mind eventually came to a horrifying conclusion. The nest was finite, and we had consumed everything on the world. There would be nothing for us to... And when we had consumed everything on this world, there would be nothing for us left to sustain us. I can't talk. Forced to adapt once again, the mind carefully nursed the remaining biomass. While new foods were invented, the atom was eventually split, and we developed spaceflight. With the discovery of FTL drives, the mind howled with triumph. Other planets and their biomasses were now finally within reach. The hunt was on. Begin! Alright, cool. So, there's all our leaders. Spider-Man, yeah, sorry. And there's our leader, Spider-Man, who is level 2 leader at the moment. Yep, cool. Okay. So what we'll do is we can research, like, we have 3 research options, okay? And what these are called, the fact that we have 3 of these, that means we have 3 research alternatives. If we research something that gives us more research alternatives, that means we'll have 4 options in each of these to choose from. So at the moment, what do we have? Well, oh god, our influence output's really good at the moment, fuck. Okay, so we could research like physics labs and quantum theory, which would be pretty good. Fusion reactor, we don't necessarily need that at the moment. So what I'm going to research is I'm going to research physics labs, right? Okay, now we have this planetary unification increases our monthly unity by 2, and I'll get into that soon. But I think that's really good. Yeah, I like this. I think that's generally the best option to choose from. Interestingly enough, our society research is a little bit at the bottom at the moment. But yeah, also we have this stuff. Now, I think a powered exosuit is generally the best option because it gets us more minerals, and we want minerals. Minerals are great. Okay, so the nest is there. Where are we in the terms of the galaxy? We are there. Kind of close to the edge of the galaxy. Probably quite a nice place to be because, you know, we're like weird outside species. All these inner planets are going to be weirded out by us, and yeah. One problem we have is we have 3. We're going to need to secure our borders a little bit. I feel like we have 3 sort of options to secure right there. And what we'll do is we'll try and secure this little bit of the galaxy, and this will be ours. And this will be like our core sort of area, and past that point we're going to expand outwards and we're going to consume the entire galaxy. That's probably a little bit too ambitious for me. I've never actually been too good at this game. Whatever. Right, so what do we have here? We have this science ship, the ISS Hoffot the Avenger. We're going to call it the Bill Nye's Pride. Bill Nye's Pride is going to be our science ship, and he's going to, you know, survey the known galaxy with his Keb, which is his leader. And this is our construction ship, and what we can do with construction ships is we can, you know, basically make everything around us pretty good. So we can, for instance, make all of these places a lot more. Well, they will give us stuff, essentially. Now, the nest is here. The nest at the moment has some industrial wastes and such, which is a little bit of a shame. And what we can do is we can clear those with energy. Collapsed burrows. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so it has these industrial wastelands and like these collapsed burrows. And what we'll do is we can clear those, and that will give room for our species to expand. At the moment, this all seems fine. There's not really too much I see much need investing in. But what we'll do, right, is we'll get our construction ship, and we're going to make him build some mining stations. And then we're going to have our science ship explore the systems around him. So, here we go. We can just up the speed a little bit to, like, fastest at the moment. Yeah, this is our fleet. It's called Rapka's Armada. Rapkin's Armada, and this is our starbase. So we'll get to see what's in this other side of the galaxy, and that'll be pretty exciting, right? So
evasive maneuvers initiated.
Oh my god! Bill Nye's Pride is already found. We already found alien life. What is in here? It seems like we found. I don't know. They look natural. Well, there we go. We already found some alien life. They seem to be somewhat hostile to us. That was interesting. They look natural, though. So I don't actually think they are advanced. I don't think they are other civilizations. I think these are what are called Leviathans. and essentially, well, they're fucking weird, but like they'll be a little bit of a pain to deal with. So it seems like there's a world over there, but it doesn't look like we can check it out right now because our science ship is getting a little bit spooked. So we'll have to go to a different system, which is a shame. It's a real shame. We'll have to send, like, what's that? It's 500 guys or whatever. We'll have to send like some guy, our ships, to go deal with that as well. Our ships aren't ready for that yet, as you can see at the moment. Our ships are a little bit, well, weak. Yeah. So we'll just go the other way and see what happens. Our construction ship is, again, making us some money, and that'll be good. Let's see what's over here then.
Construction complete.
Oh, good. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll build some research stations as well, which is pretty self-explanatory. So what have we found? We found a Class A star. These relatively young white or white stars are typically among the most visible to the naked eye. They are large and rotate very quickly, but will eventually evolve into slower and cooler red giants. Okay, so as our science ship scans the surface of Obrim 1, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides us with extra materials that we should take the opportunity to gather. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this, which we can survey. Okay, so this means that what is it? I think it just essentially means that this planet before wasn't going to give us anything, but now it gives us a little bit more, which isn't the greatest, but it's fucking something. Look, we get 6 science in this whole sector. That's great. 6 physics even. But the construction ship is already done making its mark. And we will have a guy coming out here soon. And what we can do is we can build some sort of like thing. What I'm going to build is I'm going to build a monument here. And what this means is that when the next pop grows, we can probably wait for that if we want to, or we can just move another guy to do it. But like that will give us unity. Sorry, not influence, unity. And unity will give us access to these sort of, yeah. I think honestly we probably should go supremacy, which will give us, you know, cheap ships, fast ships, and we already got cheap and fast ships, so we're just gonna have like a fucking really fast, cheap ship army, a big ship army.
System survey complete.
So yeah, look, this system we've explored it. And it seems like there's some, you know, some nice stuff out over here. Okay. So, what we'll do now is we'll probably build, like, another Corvette. And as you can see, it's very cheap for us. It's the Gimblian class. And if we look at the ship designer, we'll get to see what the Gimblian class is. And you get to design your own ships and whatnot. But it looks pretty cool. It's like kind of... Wow, it actually does look fucking really cool.
Construction complete.
The Devouring Flame Starfish.
Construction complete.
Okay, shush. Yeah, look. We've got some stuff on the nest, right? So we've got this little place on the nest. Now, what can we have that can, you know, work that? I don't think we have anything at the moment. So we can probably just wait a moment, and then eventually we'll have someone that works that. But that should be fine. And look, we found a potentially habitable world. So what's this world? Oh my god, it's another alpine world. And it's good. Look, it's got some dangerous wildlife and some glaciers, and those will, once we have like a certain technology, we can remove those, but that's pretty good for now. Also, we have this fucking screen. So what we can do is we can choose one of these whole things. What is this? Adaptability. Yeah, again, if you're a different fucking species type, you get different sort of actual trees. So, for instance, purity, governor level cap. Okay, so this will allow us to like basically purge planets quicker. which is good. Yeah. Starbase, yep. Natural order. Eating alien pops provides unity, does not apply to robots. Okay. And we have supremacy as well, which will, yeah, this one seems pretty fucking useless to us because already we're going to eat the guys anyway. Army damage reduced by 25%, which is pretty fucking huge because we're already strong and pretty strong army-wise. Unity output increased by 10%, and fleet command limit. It's mostly just this one that I'm interested in. We also have synchronization, which increases the leader lifespan. Building speed is increased by 20%, which is pretty fucking great. Unrest isn't reduced, again, not really needed. Pop growth. Sorry. Oh, this actually, if we adopt this increases our population growth, which is pretty good. While in a defensive war with another Empire shipyard, build speed is increased by 33%. In addition, the fire rate is increased by 15%. So this is mostly if you want to, like, kind of be like a more peaceful hive mind, which we're not. We're a terrible, evil hive mind. Adaptability, again, this is a new one as well. So food output increased, gene modification, yep, habitability, terraforming cost, and environmental diversification. Look, again, I think I'm just going to go for supremacy. What does supremacy give me straight away? If I adopt supremacy, I will get starbase capacity increased, which is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna adopt supremacy, and as you can see, our starbase capacity, which before was 3, is now at like 5, which is great. So what that means is I can just take this other guy, and we can build a starbase over here. Starbases are different to. Well, it's kind of weird. Look, I'll explain it soon. But you can basically make as many star outposts, which are star bases, as you want, but when you upgrade them, one of these slots is taken up, and upgrading them gives you lots of nice little abilities, like the ability to construct ships and such. So yeah, this looks like our second colony. It's a size 18 planet, which I think at the moment is actually better than our homeworld, which our homeworld is a size 17 planet, so yeah, that's really good.
System survey complete.
So we surveyed that system. Cool. I think again we'll just want to kind of explore this little sector of the galaxy before anything else, really. And yeah, we'll be building a thingy here quite soon. Right, cool, XD. Our guy is almost here, which is dope. We can build another something if we want. What is this? Construction complete. The starbase, construction, and the orbit. Oh yes. Okay, cool. That was quick. So yeah, we've actually expanded our borders, and now we have the ability to, build in this little sector of the galaxy. What that might mean is it might mean that other empires, sorry, not other empires, but pirates and stuff might spawn in this area. So we'll want to secure that pretty soon. Okay, so we found like this. Yep, we found this little area. It doesn't look like there's too much interesting in here, but it does look like the this area is going to be pretty interesting. We'll get that soon. We have discovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on that. From what we've translated so far of their language, we have learned that these aliens call themselves the Eurasian Concordat. They were an interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy a little over 1 million years ago. They appear to have been 6-limbed mammalians, and they are referenced to have died to some sort of plague called the Javorian Pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, probably leading to their extinction. It actually says possibly. I'm going to say probably, because there's no way it would have told us it if it didn't have some sort of impact. Again, yeah. Okay, so what do we get here? Yeah, we can't actually afford anything quite yet, because we spent all our money on these research things, which will be coming soon. Yep. So what? Where is this, did we discover it on this planet? Well, anyway, since we discovered some stuff in this system, it probably will become better for us. Anyway, look, we can move this guy over here, and now everyone's working on this planet, and we got some increased unity, which is 4 unity, so pretty early on in the game, that's pretty good. We also get a lot of influence, and in policies and edicts, map the stars. What's this do? Survey speed, and okay, so what we can do is we can choose that, and that for the early game's pretty good. So we've built those research stations, and what we're going to build next is these mining stations once we have enough money. So this means that our survey speed will increase, and that Bill Nye's Pride can actually make its way across the galaxy a lot faster. So as you can see, that was really fast. I normally don't play on this speed, I normally play on a slower speed, but I feel like because I'm making a YouTube video, I should be a little bit faster. Because this game, in general, is pretty slow. It's a pretty fucking slow game. Oh, what have we found here? I think we found another possible world that could be habited. This system seems pretty big. It seems like there's a lot of stuff to survey around here, which is pretty awesome. How much money do you need for that? 270, right? Okay, shut up. The material composition of this asteroid differs significantly from its neighbours. It is likely has a different origin. We'll leave it be for now, and we'll just keep on, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? We'll keep on surveying. Ah, look, we got another tradition available. So, unrest is, or starbase capacity, ship and upgrade cost is, okay, we'll choose that one. And that one will lead us to 3-dimensional awareness. I have superior awareness due to their 3-dimensional nature and their natural. Our swarms. Okay, so this increases our fire rate and stuff. That's good. Ah, yes, look.
We
and
have
now
mastered a new technology.
Shut up. Right. So now we can do that. Also, research speed. This is a fucking great one. We could get the capacity overload, but we don't really necessarily need that at the moment. We're going to get research this one because it's really good. And then we'll build these mining stations. And then after that, we'll probably improve... We won't improve that just yet, actually. Because that can be an engineering outpost or whatever.
We have mastered a new technology.
It looks like this place might be a black hole. Yes, so our minerals have been improved. That's great. So now we can either research the coil gun or the metal armor, or we can research mining stations. Now this is what I always go for because I want as much mining resources as possible. I feel. Oh, looks like this world is made out of actual garbage. So what's this? This is a continental world, much like Earth, but because it's a continental world, that's only like 20%. We can't. Our people are like fucking weirded out by it. We really don't like it. We find it weird. We find it gross. It's disgusting. It's actually made of piss.
System survey complete.
So system survey complete. Awesome. We'll survey the next system. And what we can actually do is we can actually do this, like this. And what this means is that, again, the survey, it'll survey automatically, so I don't need to have to keep on watching it. Though again, it is always fun to watch. Yeah. Right, so that's pretty good. We can probably work on clearing out... Again, look, we briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this moon. It might have been some sort of glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something more. We'll leave that for now, again. We can also work on removing some of these problemed areas, and we're going to just lower down the speed slightly just to fast, because it's a little bit too fast for me. My PP is just fucking having a lot of trouble. Look, another anomaly. The material composition of this asteroid differs a little bit. Ooh, leave it for now. Again, this is partly because we adopted that policy that gives us the thingy to see more. Also, our policies at the moment, food stockpiling is minimal, orbital bombardment is indiscriminate, and yeah, look, we're aggressive at first contact, which is fine. Oh, we found another potentially habitable world. What's it look like? It looks like a continental world again, so fucking terrible for us. Okay, cool. Look, 2 in the same system. Like, 2 anomalies in the same system. That's fucking awesome, right? Again, if we just hover over that, we get to see what's habitable and what isn't. So yeah, I think our next thing will probably just go there, because that seems like the best sort of system to expand to, and
Tile blocker
we can
clear.
start with our colony ships too. Looks like this system's pretty fucking good. So that sounds like something we could
Construction
expand to. Okay, cool. We'll build another research outpost. As you can see, that cost influence, and influence is something that's actually hard to get through, hard to get in the entire game. So it's really good to get that. Right, I'm gonna build another mining network here to increase our mining production, and then the next time this guy comes in, he can actually start like improving our mining and stuff. So that's good. Yeah, this is good. Devouring Flame and the Nest is all good. I'm actually kind of happy that I came up with the Nest for the name. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Cool. Again, this guy going over here, he's gonna make this planet great. We're gonna expand over here. We're gonna eat those animals. Probably not, actually. Look, this world has been this place has been surveyed. Looks all right, actually. Looks all right. Probably a lot of room for improvement as well, because as you can see, this place has an anomaly.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
What's this? We found another alien species, it seems. So what are these guys? Oh yes, these are mining drones. And well, you know, in all honesty, it's kind of good that these are kind of close to us. Though, fucking, what is this? Honestly, just sever this.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Yeah, just go over that way. No, piss off. Go over that way.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
It's because its current posture's on like I forget what its posture's on, but like it doesn't want to. It's scared of these mining drones. So again, we'll just have to. Sorry, we'll just have to avoid that, which is a little bit annoying. We'll have to have our fleets go and take them apart at some point once we start getting like a better fleet and stuff. Yeah, this is good. This is good so far. So yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please come join me next time on, I don't know what I'm going to call this. See you next time, bye.